Hey everybody, welcome to Watches with Dennis, and this is a watch rant. So I don't know if this is going to be a recurring series or not, but I want to just take a few minutes and rant a little bit about the Cartier Dumont, the Santos-Dumont Rewind Watch that they came out with for Watches and Wonders. And this is just for fun, so I'm going to play things up a bit, but just be aware, it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I think it's worth making fun of a little bit because this watch doesn't make any sense to me. And my problem with it isn't that I don't get it, but rather that so many watch journalists actually praised it. So just really quick, if you're not familiar, it's a standard looking on the surface Santos-Dumont with a red dial, except the time telling is actually reversed. So the watch hands run counterclockwise in order to tell the time. Reasonably clever, I guess. It's limited to 200 pieces. The case is in platinum, so it's $38,400. And this is where I'm kind of like, what is going on with this? Why was it getting any sort of positive attention? I heard a watchmaker comment on this on a podcast, I believe, and they had noted while they weren't sure exactly how the movement achieved this specifically, they were aware of a few ways that it could be done, and none of which were described as difficult, but rather it's a relatively easy process to go ahead and just have a watch work backwards. So it isn't impressive from a mechanical standpoint. At over $38,000, I get it. Cartier's a jewelry brand. This is just a glorified piece of jewelry. I don't think people mentally are going to be able to get around how to tell time with this watch, unless maybe it was their only watch, and who's going to buy a reverse time watch as their only watch? So as a frivolous piece of fun jewelry, fine, okay, except it's $38,000. So why are we talking about it? It's only $38,000 because it's in platinum. That's the only thing of value this brings, because as I've noted, there's nothing impressive about the movement. I think there's a fair complaint that Watches and Wonders, especially this latest year, felt very high-end, big money, just ultra expensive pieces, halo pieces all over the place. And it sort of surprises me because it feels like it's supposed to be more of a consumer media event, things that are ultimately going to hit the marketplace. That Cartier wants to limit something to 200 units, put it in platinum, and sell it for $38,000, I totally get. I wouldn't criticize positive coverage of it if the only thing that was different is this was just a normal Santos-Dumont in platinum. If they wanted to go novelty kitsch, which is what this movement is, I mean, this is something you would expect out of Mr. Jones watches, a much, much, much more affordable brand. But I wouldn't have even faulted them if Cartier had done it in stainless steel, probably one of the quartz versions of the Santos-Dumonts, and marked it at a few $1,000s. Around the price of a Tudor, you could get this. Because I could see people getting it just to play around with who are rich. People who would say, yeah, I'll spend $3,000 or $4,000 on a backwards time-telling watch I'll never be able to read. And I can envision, given the limited count and that it says Cartier on the dial, that these are definitely going to sell out. That's not my criticism. What bugs me is that watch media, not jewelry media, but watch media, has decided that this is in any way a good creation. It's a nothing creation. It's priced like it's got complications. It doesn't have complications. The watch doesn't even have a date. So it's a time-only watch. They reversed the movement. They threw it in platinum to somewhat justify its upper $30,000 price point. And that's all there is to it. I'm not mad that it exists, but I wanted to rant a little bit about it because it's a really stupid idea at a very stupid price point. And if you changed one of those things, either made the idea normal or made the price point low, I think it works. Yeah, it'll be fine. Cartier will do fine with it, but it got any ink at all beyond just people making fun of it was a little disappointing to me. So I'm going to make fun of it here. Anyway, that's my watch rant. I don't know what you guys think of this watch. I actually liked everything other than it told time backwards. Well, setting aside the price even. But comment below in terms of what you thought about this watch. I don't know if you like this format. If so, something sort of tongue-in-cheek and fun, let me know. I'll go ahead and think of some other ones. There's plenty of things in the watch hobby we can make fun of. If you enjoyed the video, regardless, please give it a like. It does help my channel out. And click subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to be notified when I have new videos come out automatically. Other than that, take care, everybody. I'll talk to you all on the next one.